the Google Pixel 7 smartphone after the hype. Hey there guys, my name is Anshul and today in this video I want to break down everything about the Google Pixel 7 smartphone, what I have experienced with the smartphone in the past 4 to 5 months. I know that the Google Pixel 7 is an amazing smartphone but better than you think. I call it the smartest smartphone and it is better than the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra which I just purchased recently. I want to give you my experience and my review of the same in this video. Is the Google Pixel 7 truly a good smartphone or no? And I want to start with the battery backup on the Google Pixel smartphone. I know talking about the battery in the very first thing is a very hard thing, but I would come into this thing that why I want to talk about the battery. Now, the Google Pixel 7 smartphone comes with the Google Tensor G2 chip, and this one over here is again made on the Exynos architecture rather than something that Google just made out of the box. And we know that the Samsung hardware is not the best hardware in the terms of battery life, but I can assure you one thing, the Google Pixel 7 smartphone has been optimized really well for this G2 chip, which is again based on the Exynos architecture. And this was something that I wanted to bring up. In my daily usage, I get about 7 to 8 hours of battery life, which is amazing. So the screen time on average for the entire week would be around 6 hours, which is better than the regular Samsung Galaxy S23 that we have in the market right now. I have my friend who purchased this smartphone and the battery backup over there is nowhere near what we have with the Google Pixel 7, and this is something that I wanted to mention. Now, another thing, because it is an Exynos made chip or it is an Exynos made architecture, there is one thing that the charging speed on the Google Pixel 7 smartphone is not as good as we have with the competitor. I know OnePlus has charging speed to about 100 watts and other smartphone manufacturers has even more, but this one over here is not very bad because it takes about 60 to 70 minutes or sometimes 80 minutes to top up the smartphone from 0 to 100%, and it may take even more time if you're using a different charger, because all the chargers that come with the Google Pixel smartphones, those are not Qualcomm certified, again because those smartphones are not made on the Qualcomm architecture, which is something very understandable. So the battery backup on the Google Pixel 7 is a very good one, but you need to keep in mind that the charging is slow, but what you get is a wireless charging that is a good feature on the base Google Pixel 7. The OnePlus smartphones are the better ones in terms of hardware, but they do not come with the wireless charging, and I'm talking about the OnePlus 11 smartphone. Now, the second thing that I want to mention is the cameras on the Google Pixel 7 smartphones, and this is something that is not just overrated because the Google Pixel 7 smartphones does has the best cameras in the market. I have the Google Pixel 7, I have the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, I have the 14 Pro Max from Apple, and I can say that the Google Pixel 7, they come out with the best image quality. The HDR is on the point, the details are on the point, and the images are so very crisp. I have no complaints with the images that come out with the Google Pixel 7 smartphone, and even MKBHD rated this smartphone camera way higher than the one that we have with the iPhone 14 Pro Max, and that was a result from a lot of people online that voted on the images that was published by MKBHD, and he agreed with all those results as well. Now, the Google Pixel 7 smartphones make the camera experience even better because the AI features on these smartphones are really good, and I am talking about a lot of features. Let us start with the photo unblur feature that removes the blur and wipes from our grainy or shaky photos. The magic eraser tool, it removes the background distractions. The cinematic blur, it blurs the backgrounds when making the videos. The Google Lens feature is inbuilt into the camera. Now we have the world's best processing time while taking the low light images thanks to the AI. Also, the guided frame feature helps the visually impaired people to take the selfies when they are actually in the frame. So all those features are the AI built features, and those features are really helpful and makes the entire camera experience far way more better than all the smartphones that we have already in the market. And again, this comes with not the best chip in the market. The G2 Tensor chip is capable enough to have all those AI features driven into the smartphone camera. Now, talking about the hardware on the Google Pixel 7, the hardware, even it is not as fast as the latest and the greatest in the market, and I'm talking about the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chipset for Galaxy because that is the latest one that we have in the market. The benchmarks are nowhere near the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra that I have, but I can say that even with the low benchmark that the Google Pixel 7 has, it is a better experience because the AI features again are very good. and it makes the smartphone really a smartphone. The clear calling feature on the Google Pixel 7, it removes the background noise and makes the calls crystal clear. The twist to change cameras, it allows you to switch the cameras from the front to back and vice versa just by flipping the smartphone just like a screwdriver. The auto transcript feature is another feature that allows you to take out or extract the text from the voicemails, and it is also a very useful feature because you can grab all the important information and you do not need to rewind that auto call or the voice call again and again, and it saves you a lot of time, plus it gives you the important information. The direct my call feature is another feature that allows you to extract each and every information from the phone call directory, and it will give you all the options and save you time without going to number 1 option, 2 option, 3 option and listening to the entire voice recorded conversation. So this one over here, it saves a lot of time. The best one but not the least one is the Google Port feature that allows you to voice type instead of texting each and every keystroke on the keyboard, and this one over here is a very accurate feature. I've never had any issues with it. It corrects the punctuations and everything that is deliverable is amazing. Now talking about the display on the Google Pixel 7, the 6.3 inches display on the Google Pixel 7 is an AMOLED display. It has been made by Samsung itself. It is a 90 Hz refresh rate and it has 1400 nits of peak brightness, which is amazing. You tell me one smartphone that costs about 600 to 700 US dollars or Canadian dollars, and at the same time you get something which has a very good display. There is no smartphone in the market that does that, or no the company that does that. Now this display over here is that good that never ever I have experienced any readability issues when I am outdoors, when I am jogging or something. So this one over here is a A+ display panel from Samsung itself, and I can confidently recommend this smartphone to anyone who is looking to purchase a new smartphone in the market right now. So this was my long-term review of this smartphone, and it tops out to be the smartest smartphone in the market. The AI loaded features make the smartphone usable and better than the Samsung phones and the Apple phones. If you are still looking to buy a smartphone in 2023, I would suggest you buying the Google Pixel 7 instead of the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. So that was all that I wanted to talk about the Google Pixel 7 phone, my experience with the phone in the past 4 to 5 months. I hope you liked this video. I hope you got some information, and trust me, if you are in the market and if you want to purchase a new smartphone right now, I would rather prefer the Google Pixel 7 in comparison to the Samsung Galaxy S23, the Ultras and the Pros and the Plus. Thanks for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.